this story has been going on for over 3 years now. I mean, this is gonna probably if it culminates at WrestleMania, we're talking a 4-year storyline on this, David. 4 years.
Yeah, it's an epic saga, man. The best thing going.
Yeah, and of course, what happened this week on SmackDown, they did a tribal court where the boys put Roman on trial.
Yeah.
Roman's at least got a career in soap operas for sure. At least at men soap operas.
What'd you say?
He'll be able to do soap operas.
Okay.
Because he can pull the tears, man.
It looked like he was fighting to get that tear out there, man. I watched it a few times, but yeah, he pulled it off.
Yeah, so of course, so what ended up happening was all the Usos are putting Roman on trial and showing videos of what a jerk he's been over the years to them, and making him feel terrible. And Roman gets all upset and he takes off his tribal chief lei and gives it to Jay, and gets down on one knee, puts the whatever belt that is, the super gold. What, I don't know. We got to come up with a fun name for that.
Super gold sounds good.
We'll put the super gold belt on the floor, and gets down on one knee, and he's bawling his eyes out and feels terrible, and it's like, Jay, you're going to be the tribal chief, and then just wham to the Huevos Rancheros as soon as Jay leans over. Beautiful shot, by the way. I give him a 9.5 on that one.
Yeah, it was an excellent shot, right on point.
Yeah.
Good velocity.
Yeah, I mean, just
good velocity.
For Huevos Rancheros shots, it was pretty high quality.
Huevos Rancheros, yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing that's pretty cool too, though, that I noticed, at least again, I'm getting into this and I'm watching, is how the crowd was singing the entrance noise and this entrance song for the Usos in London, but yet it continued, you know what I mean, leaking into SmackDown, which is something that you want to see, obviously, because now the crowd is shifting, right? That's what it looks like, at least. That, yeah, obviously Roman Reigns is the guy, but what is the crowd going to start doing, and who are they going to start backing a lot more? Now, obviously, you want to see that controversy, and you said it, 3 years, 4 years, whatever the lead up, the WWE knows how to create these scenarios for sure.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about them ruining them a little bit, just a tad later on today. But right now, so now so of course they beat Jimmy up. Jimmy ended up in the hospital. Jay comes back, and Jay is challenging Roman Reigns, beats him down again. Everybody's going crazy, and he's holding up the super gold in the ring and says, I want you, big man. So what do you think, David? It looks like we're headed for SummerSlam with getting that Jey Uso match. I'm a little surprised they're doing it so quick, but it looks like that may happen. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not official, but maybe.
Right. It looks like it's leading there. I mean, because they just had the tag team match, right? So, but I do think that, you got to get that out the way so we can get to the other feuds. Because I can't see Jay rocking that super gold.
You can?
I can't see him beating Roman Reigns and taking it to the next level. I don't think it adds to the story there.
With that many belts being there, though, that's one thing that I was talking to Mark about yesterday. Because again, I'm starting to learn all these belts, and I'm sitting there going, "This is not what I'm used to. What I'm used to seeing. It's a little bit ridiculous." But you don't see him contending at all, or actually being the guy, huh?
I don't. Well, I mean, for the storyline, I don't know. Like, it's got to be something epic to take the title off of Reigns.
Definitely
epic. And I don't know if he carries it. Like, where does the story goes once he has the belt? Then they just feud for a little bit. I think that we're still looking or not looking at Cody Rhodes next WrestleMania, which is they talk about being the plan. That's got to be the big. We finally beat Roman Reigns for the belt, in my opinion.
So do you think this kind of gets squashed? It's just it's good. It's good right now because of what's going on, but eventually it's going to lead to another storyline somewhere else.
I love it because it's not like a blood feud.
Gotcha.
I mean, it is a blood feud, but it's not where they hate each other. They
correct.
Realize we're family. Family fights, and we see it all the time. Like, I used to fight with my brothers, but they're still your brothers.
Yeah.
So let's get it out of our systems and then move on. I'm sure there's a higher arc that's coming. That's my opinion.
Well, and then you bring Cody Rhodes too. And one thing that we really didn't mention on last week's show was at the press conference, they asked Cody about the heavyweight, the lineal WWE World Championship, not Seth's gold belt that they made up,
Mm-hmm.
but which is the black belt that Roman has. And he said, that's the one I want. He said, that's the one that finishes the story. But if you don't know that, way back when Dusty was wrestling in WWE, he had a match where he won by disqualification and was holding up the WWE champion, well, be the WWF championship at the time, but never won it. So he wants to win that championship. So how did we get that singular belt now that we have 3 belts with Roman? How do we get Cody to the 1 belt? I mean, this
How does that storyline work out though? Because like Dave just said, he doesn't see Jay doing that. Roman Reigns probably still the guy. The storyline is there, but then you also have a new storyline now with Cody Rhodes, right? With Brock Lesnar and everything that happened the last couple of days. So it makes you wonder, where are you gonna go from there?
Right. Yeah, I think that's just a filler feud to build him. I mean, you beat the monster, right?
right.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm over Brock. I'm over Brock